Well, I hope everybody's having a great turkey season. If it's anything like it's been here and most across the Midwest and down in the Southeast where we're from, and I tell you, it's been a rough turkey season because of the weather. A lot of guys in the Midwest and also in the South here is really having a difficult season so far. Birds just ain't gobbling. I tell you, here in our home state, if it ain't windy, uh, it's raining. If it's not raining, it's windy. If it's sun shining, it's windy. If it's not sunshine and it's cloudy, it's raining, and it's rainy and windy. So it's it's just been a hard last week and a half of season. The birds just haven't gobbled. You just can't hear them because it's been so windy. The winds here has been, Lord, 20 every day, just 18, 20, 25 miles an hour. And had tornadoes hit our area. It's been rough. It really has. Today has been a really good day, and I almost got another one this morning, but I just was positioned wrong, and he come in on the wrong side, and I pretty well just couldn't get situated. But I called him in, and that's the only one that has worked right for the last week and a half. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how I fix a wild turkey. Very simple, but I'll tell you, a wild turkey, if it's fixed right, ain't nothing tastes any better. So this is going to be a little bit of different video. It might be a little bit longer video, but I think you'll really enjoy it. So we're going to teach you how we Southerners down here fix a wild turkey. So this is my kitchen, and I'm sorry my light just blowed, and I don't have time to run down and get another one because this bird's thawed out, and so I really need to get it done. But I think there's enough light in here to show this. So I'm going to teach you in this video how that we fix a wild turkey in the South. All right. Okay. So come along. The first thing you want to do is, now we're just going to be dealing primarily with the breast of a turkey. Now that's really the only thing that is much count in a wild turkey. A lot of people use the legs. The legs have just got so many bones in them. They're not like a domestic turkey. Of course, there are people that can pressure cook the legs and make soup or turkey casserole or whatever. But you got to just pretty well pressure cook the legs. So, or just somehow to get the meat off of all the bones in there. But we're just mostly in this video going to be dealing with the breast meat of the turkey. All right. So a lot of people, they'll pluck their bird, and man, you're going to be there all day if you do that. So you just want to skin him out, and all you're going to do is you're just going to when you lay the turkey on its back, you're just going to kind of take a knife and run under the V shape of the turkey's breast, just like you do a deer. Just skin it and just kind of start ripping it. It'll come right off, and then you can take your knife and just start filleting the meat right off of the bone, the breastbone, and it'll come right off. So you can get a pretty good slab of meat right off of a lot of breast off of a turkey just by doing that. Now, the one thing about a turkey that you need to understand, a lot of people, they say it's tough, and the reason it's tough because they don't take this film off. Now, what I mean by that is we're going to show you here. Now, right here, this top part is all just it's like a film, right? See, here's all your breast meat right here. See, all that's breast. Here is the film. So you don't want to fry this because this is going to make the edges so tough. All right. So I want to show you a trick how to get that off. All right. The one thing that I think is really important to have, it'll save you a lot of time, is an electric knife. Okay. So what you want to do is just take the electric knife, just any electric knife will do. It's just kind of the kind that you fillet fish with. It's what I use. All right, just take the electric knife just like this. All right. I want to show you how to fillet these breasts out. And what you want to do on turkey breast, it's really almost like you're filleting fish. It's really the same thing. And you want to cut the strips to fry just like you would your fish. So we're going to do this, and I'm going to show you. It's really simple. All right, now you remember I was telling you about the film? Okay, so here's that film that I was talking about. We need to get that off of there. So what we're going to do, we're going to lay the film side. Of course, there's film on this too. But we're just going to just kind of go right under that. Just kind of go under that film. Take some of it off. Now, don't cut down in the meat. You're not going to cut down on the meat, but you're just going to be taking. See, that film will come right off of there, and the electric knife will just get it off so much easier. So I'm going to go ahead and get this off. Just to, and this, because we don't have time to go through step by step, but what you're going to do is you're going to take this film off. All right, so we're going to take this film off just like this. See, that's all that is just pieces of film is what I call it. I don't even know what you call it, but I just call it film. It's like a milky film like thing. I don't know. I don't know what you really call it, but that's what I call it. So once you just get that film off, you're going to get the film. All right, now that we got the film off, now this is what we're going to do. You're going to take, and you're always going to cut just like you would a fillet. Don't go down the bird like this. All right, if you got a regular knife or electric knife, don't cut like that, because you're not going to get the pieces of meat to fry up really good, and you're going to have really thick, huge chunks. All right. So this is what I do. I take my knife, just lay it just like you would say you're filleting a crappie or a fish, you know, some kind of fish, and I'll just start at the top, go about I usually go a couple inches under or something, and I'll just cut me a piece off just like that. See, just like that. That's a little bit small, but we'll get some. There's a better one. And that's what you're going to do, just like that. See, that's just like that. So see, that's just pure white lean meat, what that is. And you're just going to go down the breast, just like this. It's still a little bit froze, but it makes it easier to cut a little bit. And see, all that's just pieces of pure white lean meat. You cut them as thin or as thick as you want, but I like mine a little bit thin. Look there. And see, that's just pure white lean meat, and it fries up so much better than big old thick chunks. But I know people like big chunks. All right, so it's however you prefer, but this is the way I do mine, but that's just preference. Okay, see that? So you see what I'm doing? I'm just keeping just like this. I'm going down. I'm not going down. I'm going. But electric knife just makes it so much easier. Is really what I'm saying. It just makes it so much easier. But you can use a regular knife too. But an electric knife just makes it so much easier. And see all this film. You remember I call it film. I don't know what it's called, but all this meat that this little skin that you don't want, it'll just. I'll show you in just a minute. It'll come right out. But you're just going down the bird. You're just filleting him out, filleting it out, just like a fish. Okay. All right. Now, by the time you get done with it, then all this, see this real tough, what I was talking about, you don't want the fry this. This is all junk here. So, but look here. See, all the meat's gone off of it now. All the rest of it's just this filmy like substance. So you just want to put that over there. Now this is what you're going to wind up with. So that's just one little half a breast there. Now look how much white meat that I've got just to fry up. And it's just, it's thin, but it's pure white, like chicken tenders kind of, all right? So that's kind of how I fillet a turkey breast to get that all that tough little thin layer of skin off of there, and just get your white meat up to fry. Okay, so that's how we do that. But you can do it however you want it. I mean, as far as like how thick you want it, how thin you want it. But to me, the thin just seems to fry up a little bit easier than the thicker pieces. So really what you got, really what you have is turkey tenders. Just like you buy chicken tenders in the store. That's really what you're kind of going for. Is it's like the same thing, only this is wild turkey, and it fries up just so much better. And we're going to show you how to fry how to fry it in just a minute. All right, now we're getting ready to get into the frying part. Now you'll need an electric skillet or a deep fryer, either one, but I use an electric skillet when I don't have a deep fryer, but deep fryer works good too. But electric skillet, you'll need a little bit of flour, and you'll need vegetable oil or whatever kind of oil. I just use vegetable oil, but whatever kind of oil you want to use. And just I'll show you the seasons I use in just a minute. We'll show you how to do this. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to pretty well just take each piece of breast that you're going to fry, take you a little bit of flour, and you're just going to put it, and you're going to roll each piece of flour. Now make sure your oil is in the skillet. You can see we just put the pretty well filled the bottom up with oil, whatever kind of oil you want, and you're just going to fry it just like you would chicken tenders or anything else you fry, deer steak. Just roll it in flour, and just like this, make sure it's covered pretty good, and just roll it, and you're going to fry it pretty much. And so you're just going to fry it till it pretty well gets done, of course, and if you pretty well know because it's brown on both sides. But you're just going to roll it in flour just like this and fry it up. Woo! Glory! Man, I'll tell you what, ain't nothing like this stuff. Nothing like this stuff. All right, now, here's the catch. Now, see, we people in the South, we like our seasonings, all right? Here's what I like to use. Of course, I use salt. Got to have salt. Where's my salt at? Got to have my salt. Here's my salt. My Dr. Pepper here. All right, so you're just going to take your salt. If you can, use salt, of course. Some people can't, but, because they're diabetic or whatever. But you're just going to salt it. Now, you want to take this lemon pepper seasoning. I like that. This lemon pepper. And you want to pretty well cover it. Instead of using regular black pepper, I like this lemon pepper. All right. And then I like this here. Now, I've fooled around with a lot of seasonings, different seasons. You can use different kinds of seasons you want, but this is the best I've found. It's this Sawyer's chicken seasoning rub. And if you see it there, it's just chicken seasoning rub. That's all it is. But I'll tell you, you put this stuff on there, and man, it just adds a great flavor to it like you wouldn't believe. And I also like to put a little bit of this too. Now, how you fry it and the seasonings you like it, that's up to you. But now this is just what I like. And I like just a little bit of this Cajun seasoning here. Just a little bit. Not much, but just enough to add that little spice to it, okay? And see, as you can see, it's frying. Just like anything else you'd fry. You just want to turn it over. Make sure it's done on both sides. Again, this is just one way of fixing a wild turkey. This is the way I like to do it. A lot of people, like to bake them. I really don't like them baked myself because they're not like a domestic turkey. And so, but mostly this is how just about everybody that turkey hunts pretty well, that's done it for a while. This is how they like to fix their turkeys. So, but you can fix it about anything with it. I'm going to fry some potatoes here in a minute and open a can of green beans in just a minute. And so it really makes a delicious meal. But however you want to, whatever you want to fix with it, or however you want to fry it in your own seasonings or whatever, that's fine. But this is just my personal preference, the way I like to do it. But a lot of people, they eat a wild turkey and somebody bakes it and they say, I ain't gonna go hunting. I don't like them. Or they'll say, I like to hunt them, but I don't like to eat them because they don't. And you ask them, say, well, how did they fix it when you ate it? And well, they baked it. Well, that's the problem right there. They're just not like a domestic turkey. But I guarantee you, I've never, and this is the truth, I've never met any person that I haven't fixed this for, or and they maybe not a hunter or whatever. Man, they love it. They said, man, Or I've had people that has ate wild turkeys before that didn't like it, but they eat like this, and man, this is great. You know, whoever I ate it from didn't know how to fix it, and a lot of people like up in the north, you know, you northerners, you know, you just don't season nothing. A lot of y'all that, so you have to come down here to really to figure out how you season stuff in the South. But season, well, anyway, I hope that helped you, and I hope that you learned something, and I hope that you can take what you've seen in this video and maybe apply it to your next time that you fix a turkey. And I guarantee if you've never tried a fried wild turkey with these kind of seasonings on it, you just don't know what you're missing. You really don't. So I hope that you learned something. I hope that you get something from the video, and I hope you all the success. We got about 3 more weeks of season left here, and I still got a couple more to get. And I tell you, I hope this weather's broke, and I hope we get out and try to get a couple more. But the last few weeks, the last week and a half has just been the worst possible turkey hunting weather that you could ask for. But I do hope that all of you guys, all of you that's hunting, the season's just open in the north. Most of the South's being closed out. We still got a couple weeks here. Most of the northern states are opening up. So I hope you all the success in the world. Email me, tell me if this video helped you. And I hope and trust that you get a big one and that you can frame up just like this and have yourself just a great lunch and a great supper. And I guarantee you something, it ain't nothing like it in the world. So until next time, I'm going to go back to cooking now because I've got some more stuff to fix. And I will see you around. God bless you.